Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Crusader Kings 3 Royal Court Northern Lords DLC's Part 15. And we are getting pretty far. Emperor Ode, we started as 3 years old, and now he's 61. We're 58 years into our game here. And I noticed that not only are we going to lose 25 men in the move, that's an amount I'm willing to take, I guess. I'm going to attack these guys. But Khazaria is losing 3 different wars, defending for independence, subjugation, the cognate of Khazaria. Like, Khazaria might be doing a lot of breaking up soon. Meanwhile, Byzantine is, as always, like one of the most peaceful places ever. West Francia took over a chunk of Brittany, and we're going to keep doing what we're doing. So, these guys are resupplying. It's going to take them about 2.5 months. We've got a bunch of levies coming over to start capping locations, because I don't like spending men-at-arms on captures. That just doesn't make sense in my head. And away they go. And Emperor Ode should be getting another lifestyle perk soon, which is good, because we're only going to have so many of those. No faith hostility. No, wait, there is, because he's going to be... No, we don't have the reform faith yet. That's just culture. My bad. While performing her duties as my spy master, Saga has uncovered a secret held by my vassal Mormaer Egil. He's secretly taken my daughter-in-law Nasta as her lover. Oh no. Magnus, my man. Useful to know. Let's blackmail him. It's a strong hook. And he can't deny it. We gain 30 stress, which isn't great, but blackmail him. And it is 925 AD, so we can host a Grand Rite again for 50 gold. Worth? Is there anything we can do with that hook? Modify his contract, of course. Use a strong hook. Cannot be used again for 5 years. That's right. So we'll use a strong hook here. And he's going to have to deal with that. He's not going to be a fan, but that's fine. It can be used again in 5 years. There you are. The age of knowing. My daughter Cecilia hovers in the limbo between childhood and adulthood. I've taught her enough to understand the truth, and she's still young enough to have an open mind. If I want to induct her into the service of Freya, it is now or never. Of course she deserves to know her power. 76% that she's a witch. You gotta do it. 76%. Doubtful. No! You're kidding me. Of all people, she doesn't do it? This evil woman we've raised since childhood. Grand Rite, the full moon rises. As the moon rises in the heavens, heralding her arrival, I can feel my body responding to the strange energies in the air. The silhouettes around the great bonfire are silent, unmoving, waiting for that which is to come. As the host of this gathering, it is up to me to begin the ritual. I will read from an ancient grimoire, which is 90%, play some tricks with sounds and shadows, which is 90%, rely on my charisma and improvise, 92%. Present a grand offering. Let's go with 92%. As I lead the crowd through the ceremony, I carefully study their reactions and adjust my words accordingly. Before too long, I am riding on a wave of their excitement. Passionate cheers fueling me as I build towards a magnificent crescendo. We reach it together, howling her name at the moon as one. Now that the main ceremony is finished, my guests and I are free to worship as it pleases us. Ask Magnus to instruct me the art of strategy. Another martial lifestyle perk. Or we can lose 63 stress, which is basically how much we have. How much do we want a martial lifestyle perk? Territory defender advantage. Increased control and county progress gain. Naval speed, siege weapon effectiveness, Parthian tactics. I think I might do stress relief. I don't know how much we're going to need defender advantage. And control and county is just going to have to happen, right? I can't believe I'm saying this, because this is really weird to do, but I think I'm going to do the stress relief. Laugh, drink, dance, enjoy her blessing. Yeah, I think so. Wow. Did not see that coming. Let's keep things moving. Ooh, we can... My daughter Ira has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is part of the Ravenheart dynasty, she should be blessed with a good name. Agatha? For a quick... Sure. You can change Duke Asbjorn's contract. Yo, we've got all these contracts we can change. Use a hook. Oh, extortionate. Yeah. That's where it was already at? Then also feudal high, please. Levies. Extortionate taxes is minus 25, and so he's going to have minus 40 opinion just for the deal that he has. But he is our grandson. Why does he hate us so much? My guy. Why do you hate us? Despite us being the living legend, your grandpa, everything. Duke Asbjorn, you must come to know that we are a good Oh, he's Slovianskin. That's what it is. You gotta demand a conversion on this man. Hold up. Use a hook. Still not gonna do it. That is a shame. I demand you convert. Why am I doing it for a Sach? What am I doing? I just really wanted my grandson to like me, okay? At the end of the day, that's really what that came down to. She's ranked 4 in succession. Oh. Oh, they ran away up there. Grand right until next time. My guest and I have worshipped Freya, exchanged sacred knowledge, and tied deep bonds. My mind is buzzing with new ideas, but my body's in desperate need of rest. A warm bed has never felt so tempting. May she watch over us till the next grand rite. Yeah, wipe out their armor, their army. That would be huge. That'd be a nice war score bonus. I see the wisdom of your faith, but I hope you understand what a long winding path it is from darkness into the light. Right. We cook. Sure, have it. You'll just change one of the things we just changed back is all. And they're attacking here too. Okay, we have some people to wipe out up there. Pause. 100 casualties. Now that's unacceptable. Let's just go ahead and take the 1 gold penalty. Yeah, for sure. We'll spend the 1 gold to get into land, to go to water. And we'll split this in half. Split it in half. And this 1053 will go here. This 1057 will go here. Here. No? Doesn't want to go to these places really, but they are just levies, I hate to say. And they're kind of here to win a war for us, so yeah, let's go ahead and do it. That's right, Elden Ring came out, didn't it? Maybe I should be looking into that. Oh, we've got a fight on our hands. Thanks for the help, I guess. We'll catch them here. These 53 are wiped out. Oh, they're not going to fight each other. That's a shame. Also read of Derby, wounded Jarl Skardafin. Is that the Skardafin I know? Probably not. Lovers. While performing our duties as my spy master, Saga has uncovered a secret held by my marshal, Jarl Valdemar. This absolute beast right here with 45 martial? Yes, what about him? Secretly taken Morian, a commoner from Inverness, as a lover. It's useful to know. Yes, it is. Let us blackmail him. I have one. I have a strong hook on him. Obligations have already been changed. Yeah, I know. 18 to 48, and we got a capture there too. Thank you. Look at all these captures. Love it. Oh, what task was finished? The Faith? Okay. Yeah, just generate piety right now. We have a new artifact, maybe? One unhandled situation, I see. The Unknown Emperor. Asta, your guest. Oh, and you will never believe what happened next, my guest Asta, who won't stop talking about herself and all the things that have happened to her. In addition to her endless prattling, I'm at unease with this stranger speaking so informally to me. I try to excuse myself from the guest by telling her I have other matters and people to attend to, but she interrupts me, asking what job I have or if I'm here to enjoy the good food like every other guest. Dumbfounded, I managed to respond, "I am the Emperor." The blood drains from her face as she begins to stutter. "My most sincerest apologies, my lord." Yo, she messed up. I promise I'm not here to simply leech off of your fortunes and to have servants attend to my every need for a brief stay, I swear. It's just that your court's reputation is more talked about than your appearance, my lord. Maybe they'll remember me if I make an example of you. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's not exactly what our character would do. Spread the word that I am an accommodating host. Whoa! That's a lot of money for some renown and court grandeur. I'll have a mandatory test for guests that they must pass to stay here. She leaves and we gain prestige. She leaves. She loses opinion, dismiss me from court, and we get renown. I actually don't mind everyone not knowing who I am. Go closer to forming a friendship with her. No, let's take the renown for the family, I think. Unless she's really impressive. She's okay. A dishonorable villain. We'll have a mandatory test for guests that they must pass to stay here. Fair enough, I guess. Our baseline, we're so close. We're 3 away from that Grandeur 9 for the 5% monthly renown. Okay, we're getting there. Let us continue. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's just do this. Another lifestyle learning perk. Religious icon. Convert to faith in county. The time it takes to convert a county is no longer increased. That faith is higher fervor than your faith. Profit is next. Faith, creation, and reformation cost negative 50% and monthly piety per night share. But this is what we need to be able to reform our religion alongside this land right here. So we are 1 lifestyle perk away. Our health is still fine, which means I'm feeling pretty confident Emperor Ode is going to get there for us. Attaboy. Attack. They should be well supplied now, right? Yep, let's head back over. Go take that land. And we get a battle on our hands. Good for us. Emperor Ode is down to 26 prowess. That feels actually killable, so let's not have him lead the battle here. We have every advantage that we could possibly have for a 41 martial advantage. Basically straight up all men-at-arms. There's like there's 0 levies in this army. This is a professional army. And we showed it too. We lost 14 people to their 981, basically 1,000 men. An experienced fighter has arrived. 25 prowess and he's brave. Yeah, but how much does that cost us? 50? Not a shot. Maybe we'll give him a title or something, but no. Definitely not. That's not happening. Split them in half and we can keep them here on defense, I guess. While these levies go ahead and capture things for us. Things are going pretty good, I think, all things considered. We're leading that one, okay. Stanislav can lead that one. Should have done this earlier, but I'm missing details nowadays because there's so much to keep track of. Your hook on Aime, Coda of Almiera, has expired. 926 AD, we're 62, still fine health. Okay. We're still at 26 prowess. Okay. Alright. 62 years old. We are old. Guardian for Grima. Yeah, she needs a guardian. She needed one a while ago, actually. Charming. She's going with diplomacy. No, don't find a spouse. We're trying to educate her in diplomacy. Sif, Asa could do it. Nasta, an intelligent gray eminence. Absolutely. Do it. Do it. An alliance with Duke Asbjorn. He's our grandson, even though he kind of sucks. Sure. He's part of the dynasty, so we'll support him. Sure. I will support you. Gastricolandia. He captured the chieftain's wife. Go ahead and ransom that, and 2 others during the siege. None of these people are worth money, really. Man, they'll never afford their stuff at this rate. Just hanging out. I am honored by your request and I would be glad to call you an ally. Okay, see, Duke Asbjorn's starting to get used to us a lot. Almost positive relationship. Task finished on the Spy Secrets task. While performing her duties as my spy master, Saga has uncovered a secret held by my courtier Sif. She's secretly taken Kari, the son and heir of Chieftain Karl of Nujung, as her lover. This is useful to know. Let us blackmail. 90%? She's arrogant? Arrogant means, oh, you won't do it. I doubt it. Gain to blackmail. Okay. So... grant pardon, convert to witchcraft. Send a gift, sway, educate. Is there a reason to do this? Our courtier? I don't think there is. But we have a hook if we need it. We have a hook if we need it. Yikes. Pyra, Freitas, and Raven gained valued administrative courtier. Now we get we have +2 stewardship as our new courtier trait, plus 0.2 control growth a month, and plus 15 monthly stewardship lifestyle experience. Whew. This character has spent at least 5 years living in a truly grand administrative court, observing the daily toil of efficient bureaucrats and influential officials. Awesome. Awesome. Vistaminland. Capture another wife, who he will not pay for because he's greedy. Imagine. Imagine being that. That's who you're married to. Yikes. That's his heir. Bergslag, and he needs that back. $893 isn't enough? Really? That seems odd. But we can just disband this army because, yeah, we don't need this. Paid 150, thank you. Let's get another ransom, and now we can actually form the Kingdom of Norway. It is an option on the board. He doesn't have enough money for all this. Come on, there it is. Making a lot of ransom money, it's what we do. So, we can form the Kingdom of the the Kingdom of Norway, sorry. I see, yes. Create the title for 500 gold. Gives us some prestige while we're at it, why not? Kingdom of Norway. Now who, I ask, who in our family is deserving of such a territory? It cannot be a vassal, because then border gore is going to get really ugly. Daughter champion. Can't be Tyke. Can't be Styrbjorn. Can't be Aki. Sylvie? Meh. He is a genius who's strong. He's got genius kids, too. I could see Sylvie succeeding, to be honest. I really could. Freitas, Saga, Akiza. Here's Toki, who's also a genius, drunkard, who has a quick child. You know what? I think our oldest son that does not already own land, Sylvie, Prince Sylvie Oldson, is craven. Never mind. People are gonna hate that part of him. He's also flagellant drunkard. Oh my god. Never mind. Here I was thinking for a second. Magnus. Hale, intelligent, strong. Bunch of courtier traits. You can stack the courtier traits? That seems abusable. Cecilia Aslak, how you doing? Hale, handsome, and intelligent. That's tough. That's really tough. He owns Cornwall. Is that all he owns? Just the 2 Cornwalls? Because maybe Aki would be really good. Intelligent. Man, that's tough. That is tough. Maybe our firstborn, Freya? 37 prowess. She's Amazonian and quick. She has an Amazonian, a Herculean intelligent son, Balder. It's a shame he's a ravener. Herculean, quick, comely. Maybe we give it to her just because she's our first. Maybe give her Goaty. Dawn is stacked. I think we want to give that to Cecilia, right? But if we did that, chance of children is medium. Oh, never mind. That's some kind of like heir to a throne or something. So maybe we do Goaty. A godless paragon and an analytic atheist. It's like they're made for each other. For real. It kind of is. He's somewhat impressive. She's somewhat impressive. What a tough choice. For real. For real. Pyra's all that and a bag of chips. I mean, look at that. Her kids, normal, intelligent, hale, and comely, and a robust giant. Looks like Refer is pretty promising. Man, that's tough that Sylvie's got Craven and all that. That made this a lot more complicated. I kind of want to give it to Pyra. She's kind of really, really good. 36 prowess, too. Got a giant for a husband. You know, maybe. Bolfielder is forgiving, honest, and chase. That's such a weird lineup. Meanwhile, Freya's child has a lot of potential here. Botched disease treatment, gout-ridden. Severe penalty still 926. He'll get over that soon. But he's Craven too. What's with all the Craven kids, huh? Huh? What's with all the Craven kids? Let's do what we were going to do. Let's give it to Sylvie. Despite him being Craven, I'm willing to give him a shot. Let us grant him the Kingdom of Norway. Of Nuregger, apparently is what it's called now. Grant to Sylvie, your son and court tutor. We're going to lose our court tutor, but, you know, is what it is. I want to see him succeed. I want to see my son succeed. Do it. I grant you the Kingdom of Nuregger. And then Sylvie, I grant you your independence. Except for I'm at war. So, you know, I can't. A de jure vassal means I can't. What? And how is he a de jure vassal? I don't get that. Court tutor. Rakiza is excellent. Yeah. All right, Rakiza, welcome to the gig. Join your sisters on the court, at the court positions. Let's continue on. We've got a lot of capturing and warring to do here. Chieftain Hawker paid, good. All the ransoms. Yes, 7 for that, 8 for that. Yeah, the rest of these aren't really happening, are they? I guess we can execute if we need to down the road for more piety if we need it for the religion. A court event available. We love those. Freya and Rakiza are daughters. Why would you honor that witch Rakiza with a position at court and not me? My daughter Freya is livid. Apparently she had been certain that the honor would befall her and no one else. Our eldest, huh? Because you're probably not a great court tutor? And a witch is kind of a compliment, isn't it? Oh, come off it. You're grow closer to forming a rivalry with Freya, really? You're right, you do deserve a position. You will appoint Freya as your bodyguard. If you're gonna jest like this, start paying you as a jester. Oh boy. Bodyguard, huh? Salary 0.87 a month. Has a chance to prevent assassination murder schemes. Reduce your risk to die or be captured in battles you're both fighting in. The bodyguard is a royal's final line of defense against any and all attackers. Where their charge goes, they follow, and they will not hesitate to put themselves in the way of any danger that might be lurking out there. she is of the family. And she is our eldest daughter who we just passed up giving some land to Sylvie. So I'm going to give her bodyguard. I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay. I'll do it. She makes something of a point here. House England. More people to ransom. More prisoners. More land captured. We can expand this group. Go capture Metal Pad. And we can disband this group. Oh. We're already committed now. Well, that's something that's happening. Otar. They're also Norse. There's no faith hostility advantage. It's just straight levies. Okay, I guess he's our best anyway. See if we can get there. Actually, no, here we go. There. Valdemar, lead them. Valdemar's got 45 prowess, too. They have recently disembarked. A plus 79 advantage. Neither side has anything other than levies, actually. This is going to be fine. Yeah. Never mind. An 88 advantage I just saw. Increased damage by 164%. I'm surprised they're fighting back as well as we are. Oh, that's why. There's 200 men-at-arms and a champion over here. We have no champions other than Jarl Valdemar. Alright, fair enough. $110 to 166. And it's done. That was interesting. 1-1. Espionage Unbeliever. While performing her duties as a spy master, Saga has uncovered a secret held by my vassal, Earl Kopsage. It seems as if he might be starting to see the truth of the false god. Of course, his fellow Catholics are unlikely to be as understanding as me, the sign of a weak soul. I'm fine with him doing that, though. Hold up. Blackmail. Non-believer. The Maharaja Jayamala has formed the Lomo-Kamrupi hybrid culture from the Loman and Kamrupi cultures. Where is this? I mean, it's nowhere near us, I know that, but, like, I lost it. I lost it. She's finding all kinds of secrets, actually. That's really cool. Oh, wait. Disrupt. Stop. Defend me. That's what I care more about. Why are we terrifying our daughter? Her dread is really up there, huh? Our daughters are starting to get old because we're old. Demand conversion. Use a hook. 14%. That's not going to do it. Alright, this war is over real soon. We'll capture these two places and then it's a wrap. Oh, it's already a wrap, actually. Because it's at 94, that's right. It only needs to hit 90. How close is this one? It's still pretty far off. Let's just go for it. Oh, well, we don't have the profit perk anyway. Alright, we'll wait. We'll finish that siege and then we'll call it a wrap. We don't need this one anymore. We can disband these two. Things went well. We got our little embassy in Upland here in Sweden. We learned of Dagger Ravenheart's witch secret. Good, he's our grandson. He should be a witch. Handsome, intelligent, and strong. Attaboy. Sylvie's kids are pretty promising. Cecilia comes of age. With her coming of age, my tuition of Cecilia is at an end. For the longest time, I was hoping that good tutelage would be enough to teach Cecilia the intricacies of careful planning. All efforts have come to naught, however. While she has shown herself fully capable of petty scheming, few would call it refined, but refinement is not always what you need. Ah, shame, she only got flamboyant trickster. Alright. The holding is now occupied by my foe, King Sigtrigger, and the manic conquest of the chiefdom Upland. Wait, he actually was raiding something? I didn't even notice. Alright, fair enough. Good for you, man. I guess we should make sure that they're okay. Go ahead and disband these people. Vassalized Chieftain Alger? Of where? Oh, Sogan, they've changed their mind, have they? He wishes to become our vassal. Okay, sure. Transfer Prince Sylvie of Prontheimer to Jarl Crocker of Prendelog. No, he owns the kingdom. Huh? Who has this kingdom? Wait a second. Kingdom of Nuregger. Ours. Why do we have it? I swear we gave this away, didn't we? Didn't we give this to Sylvie? What did we give Sylvie then? Wait a second. Am I stupid? I gave him Prontheimer? Oh my god. What is wrong with me? Why did I do that? Oh, come on. That's the one I didn't want to give him. Was granted recently. Oh my god, what am I doing? I have problems, clearly. How did I mess that up so hard? You guys probably saw that happen and were so confused with me. Or weren't confused, whereas I was. Wow. I goofed up. I goofed up. This is probably as good as I'm going to get from them. I'm going to be honest. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. What a... What a huge error. How did I do that? That's so embarrassing. Yikes. Alright, that's that taken care of. When's the next feast? 9/27 in August. Okay, about a year from now. Obra is done. We can hold court again. Hey! Let's go ahead and enforce demands. Greetings, Emperor Ode of Man and the Isles. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Sigtuna is now ours. Reforming the Faith does not contain 3. Is it because I gave one away? He's a Satru. North Riding is not a Satru. Oh boy. Not my direct vassal. Excuse me? You better accept. I need you to be a Satru ASAP, like yesterday. And I need it to happen now. Hold Grand Blot's not happening. We could raise a Rune Stone and hold court. Absolutely. Let's hold court. I love doing this. Increase your court grandeur. We'll be back up to 9. Very good. You invite your guests and subjects to petition you for assistance. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. Look at us over here. Just 47 years old, 62. The man, the myth, the legend. Actually, Emperor Ode, the great and terrible of Man of the Isles. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I can count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Gesture for the first in line to approach. Hold up. I do actually... I think he's getting old to the point he doesn't care to manage his beard anymore. Maybe we go with something a little more. Why have we not done that sooner? It looks perfect on him. It's a shame it's too late for holding court. Gesture for the first in line to approach. 2 of my vassals are pushing one another and jostling to reach for my throne first. Mormer Hrani bows before me. My lord, murder is wanton in the city streets throughout Empire of Man and the Isles. It would be civilizing if we instituted a ban on townspeople bearing arms, at least within city limits. We've already seen this one. Jarl Valdemar kicks him out of the way. Safety is each man learning to protect himself. Ban and carry of weaponry will castrate the townspeople. Ban weapons within settlement walls. Control growth goes up. Open weapon carry permitted. Popular opinion goes up. We shall solve the safety debate with violence. Okay. You lose 46 stress because you're arbitrary. Open weapon carry permitted? Okay. Every held county is going to get plus 10 popular opinion for 50 years. That's actually kind of crazy. That's not bad. We shall solve the safety debate with violence. A prowess. Carry of weapons is upheld at all times. Jarl Valdemar wins. Yeah, Valdemar was never going to lose there. The air is thick with anticipation as my vassal Earl Ulfkill approaches me. My lord, I come with grave news, but with a solution to fix this problem. It's become increasingly clear that the Anglo-Saxons and Manic are becoming more, perhaps even too similar. It's paramount that we show them that it's us, Manic, who are the forefront of innovation. Absolutely, Earl Ulfkill. Absolutely. Let us host a festival to celebrate our rich Manic culture. The cultural acceptance will decrease by 10. Oh well, who cares? We gain 350 prestige, or Earl Ulfkill gains 40 opinion. Every Anglo-Saxon vassal loses 10. Arrange for an exhibit to show off our grandest accomplishments. And there's no need for us to exercise superiority over other cultures. We definitely do. Absolutely. Absolutely. I just don't want to piss off all our vassals. Let's just go for an exhibit. A feast under your name. Jarl Nuregger approaches me with a straighter posture than usual and visibly eager about what he has to say. Alright. My liege, there's much to celebrate under your rule. Please allow me to pay for the expenses of your next feast. Perhaps in return you would grant me a favor in the future? He wants to pay for our next feast. Jarl Nuregger of the Surgeryar. In exchange for a hook, huh? He gets a weak hook. Gives me 250 gold to pay for the next feast. Very well, I accept. Hosting a feast in the near future will yield a reward of court grandeur value. Okay. No strings attached, your liege demands it. He loses 30 opinion and took advantage of my kindness. I hate when people do that, so I'm not going to do that. Perhaps we can arrange something more agreeable. 76% that he agrees to renege on their request of a favor and will pay for it anyway, but we won't get a court grandeur. Afraid I cannot accept. Sure. We'll give him a weak hook. He's a treacherous villain, but aren't we all in the Nordic culture? In the Manic culture, that is. The Asatru faith. And I like getting court grandeur. He pays us 250 gold, which is very valuable. We'll give him a weak hook for that. Very well. I accept. As the last petitioner departs, there's the beard. Various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. My business here is done. Okay. No court grandeur, really, from that. But when we host a feast next, we will. Which is coming up, like we said, less than a year from now. Very good. Our renown's getting close. We only need 1750. Modify 2 contracts. Prince Sylvie. Yes, sir. Absolutely. And then Hereford. Absolutely. You should feudalize Sigtuna? Yeah, do that. How do I do that? How does one feudalize something? Tribe holding. Okay, you should reform the holding, making it a castle. Holding type. Your tribe holding. Right. Right. We have a fancy Temple of Uppsala here. That makes sense. Right. We get monthly renown, too. Well, damn. Okay. I'm not understanding how to change this to a... Oh, here we go. Feudalize. Destroy all buildings in this holding and turn it feudal. Let's hold off on that. I don't want to destroy this, just in case something really weird goes on. Vassalize Jarl Halfdan of Agder? Oh, over here. Okay. I welcome you if you'll take me, I guess. Let's raise a Rune Stone now for 250 piety and 350 prestige. Very nice. Through the age, rocks through the ages, the subject. Every runestone tells a message of some significant event in the life of the commissioner. Look at how good Emperor Ode looks at 62. From the smallest peasant to an emperor like myself, the stone records all. What shall this monument speak of? Perhaps my vanquished foe, King Sigtrigger. My ascension to the throne of Man of the Isles. Yes. My ascension to the throne of Man of the Isles. That's more important to me. Now that I've decided what to put on my Rune Stone, the question remains where to place it. Monuments to ennoblement, such as my rise to Emperor of Man in the Isles, encourage people to serve their ruler through thick and thin. They're best placed in urban areas, where more youths can be inspired to turn out for the levy. Of course, 1 or 2 spots do spring to mind. The Man would be a good place for 20 years, plus 50% levy size. The Man would be a good place. Still expecting positions, are we? Interesting. Can I take this back from my son yet? I really messed up on that. Okay, we'll do the whole kingdom thing later, I guess. Greetings, my charming liege. I accept your gracious offer of vassalization. We'll just give him the whole kingdom later, after we make sure we make our religion first. I accept your gracious offer of vassalization, my liege. Yes. Oh. So he's willing to convert in North Riding for us to have it. I accept for the good of Asatru everywhere. He could ask for a strong hook. I'd still do it. We now have the 3 we need, correct? Correct. And 31 of 43 vassals will convert along for us, reforming the pagan faith. Costs 5,400. We can already afford it? Hold up. Okay, we're getting rid of block because I don't like it. What's something else we can have instead? I do like the idea of legalism. It makes arbitrary a sin, which is ironically going to crush Emperor Ode a little bit because he's arbitrary. But just is a really good trait. But just is a very good trait. So making it a great virtue, which is +2 piety a month, that's really good. Electives under elective succession types are more likely to vote for their choice if their liege is just. So if we can have just rulers, that will help a lot with picking the person we want. If we're virtuous, then vassals and counties are less likely to join factions. Reduce law costs. This is all okay. This isn't bad. Let me see. Pursuit of power. So do we want Pursuit of Power or do we want Warmonger? Because Warmonger has an at-peace opinion instead of an offensive war opinion. But the offensive war opinion really upsets everybody in our that we have that doesn't have Warmonger in their faith. And sometimes that's causing problems. Whereas Pursuit of Power would have that, so we would have to hold ourselves a bit instead of just going non-stop war in the future. It would also make title creation costs half, tyranny gain half for like moving vassals around, but direct vassal opinion would be -10. What is not righteous is transient, defined by those who currently hold power. This means that the pursuit of power is the only truly righteous cause. Tough. Very tough. Let me scroll through everything really quickly so that you guys can read this and pause if you want. Ancestor worship isn't awful. In case you care about all these options that the Nordic reform can go to. Divine marriage is funny for the players that are big into in-game incest. You know, incest is wincest crowd. Executions will no longer earn piety once we get rid of blot, unfortunately. Hosting a feast earns piety. We do like that. Gluttonous is virtue. Temperate being a sin is not good, though. Islamic syncretism. Jewish syncretism. We've talked about legalism. Mendicant preachers? No. Characters of face gain an additional bonus upon the successful completion of a pilgrimage. County conversion speed is up. Temperate is a good trait. Maybe. That's actually not as bad as I thought. Monasticism? No. Natural primitivism? Nice. Incredible. Pacifism. That's definitely not what we're doing. Ecclesiarchy. Polyamory. Pacifism, even if that's what we wanted to play, which we don't. That's so far from Warmonger, it doesn't make any sense. Pursuit of power. Maybe. Maybe. Reincarnation. Religious law. Ritual cannibalism. Easy. Ritual celebrations. Ritual hospitality. Sacred lies. Sanctity of nature. Definitely not. Sky burials. Tax non-believers. Unrelenting faith. and vows of poverty. That's tough because none of these are like a third that I'm like dying for. Prestige from level of splendor for newborns plus 100%. Prestige from level of splendor when getting married plus 100%. Maximum long range bonus plus 50%. Characters of faith gain additional bonus upon the successful completion of a pilgrimage. No. Well, I suppose communion wouldn't be bad. Characters may seek indulgences from their head of faith. Make honest a good trait and deceitful a sin. Which, I mean, I like that. Spiritual heads of faith may excommunicate. We wouldn't be spiritual, though. We'd be temporal. We should look at that. Equal gender. Okay. Pluralist converts more slowly, but other faiths are less likely to join factions. Reduce danger from heresies. I think that's all fine. Head of faith would be temporal. Oh, clerical needs to be lay clergy. Secular rulers directly control their own temple holdings and get all associated benefits. Temporal. That's already up to 6,900 now. I want marriage type to be monogamous. No more of this concubine crap. Divorce always allowed. Bastardry, legitimization, consanguinity. Cousin marriage is like, you know, the typical for this time, I guess. Same-sex relations. We can go as accepted, I think. Deviancy is accepted. Male adultery accepted. Female adultery accepted. Witchcraft accepted. Woman deciding to engage in intercourse outside of marriage, so the decision is hers alone. Well, I don't want... There's a difference between these two. This one violated the sanctity of marriage. That actually does matter to me. Let's go with shunned. Okay. In deviancy, love is beautiful and sacred no matter what form it takes. Everyone should be permitted to love and do as thou wilt. Okay. Clerical function. We can do control growth. Domain taxes down, popular opinion up. Or prowess for all members of the clergy can serve as commanders or champions. Prowess up, domain taxes down, levy enforcement rate of same faith up. Let's go with control growth. And clerical could be either. Clerical marriage is allowed, temporal, revocable, and I think... Oh, that's what I want to do for these doctrines. Yeah, I think that's good for these doctrines. It's just what I want to replace this with, because we're not going to do this. And whether we want Pursuit of Power instead of Warmonger. Is this worth really having? I think we need this just to, like, feel like it's still Nordic faith. You know what I mean? We could do Communion now. Maybe we do that. Now it's 9,700 faith, so we do need to cut the faith costs in half. I didn't realize that we were going to be able to afford it this easily. Communal identity, conversion speed of counties in my culture, promote culture speed. Same faith opinion of Asatruans, the same faith plus 10. So this is Asatru like Asatru. This is the... Let's make it that. Maybe a little lighter. Like it's a good thing. There we go. Like the snow almost. Like trodden snow. Seek indulgences from the head of faith to pay gold in exchange for piety, so they might be able to pay us for some piety. And characters who have committed criminal acts may seek indulgences to gain forgiveness. Honest is a virtue, deceitful is a sin. I like that. Let's go with communion. Warmonger or pursuit of power. That's tough. That is tough. I'm sorry if you're not interested in religions, because I know we've spent like 15 minutes on this on it at this point. We would no longer have the offensive war opinion. And the at peace opinion, yeah, it wouldn't exist anymore. Prestigious rulers can use an invasion cast a spell ally once per lifetime. Invasion cast a spell ally once per lifetime. So we have that for both. Content to sin, ambitious of virtue. Head of faith can declare great holy wars, provided this faith is organized. Lords of the Clergy can serve as commanders or champions. Maybe we stick with Warmonger. Maybe that fits more. Even though being able to cut our creation cost down in half is pretty cool. And ambitious is a good trait to have. Tyranny gain down. The direct vassal opinion is not good. And this will keep us warring somewhat consistently. Because our people will demand it. If we're at peace for too long, then our people will be like, yo, what's up? We need a war right now. And I think that follows like the Nordic ways. I think that follows the Vikings ways. So, patron gods, warmonger, communion. I think that all is fitting enough. Yep, I like it. Let's go with this. Once we have... we'll be able to knock it down to 4850. We'll have piety to spare. We just need to cut it in half with this next lifestyle perk here. You can challenge Count Emmerich to trial by combat at 8 prowess. You're damn straight I'm going to do that. Transfer Prince Sol... No. Take concubine. Asta is a pretty woman. And she's a prisoner, so she can't refuse. That's kind of messed up. But that is the Viking way, isn't it? Take Asta Trolli as my concubine. Yep. Imprison criminals again. 90% on him. Oh, we're gonna fight him, I think. I wonder why this one won't convert to us. -1, you're not his rightful liege. I don't know how, but okay. Let's sway him. We're not doing a personal scheme right now. Okay. Sure. I like vassalizing people. What can I say? Look at this man. I forgot how old we'd gotten. We're down. Okay, we're still at 31. We're still at 31. We're still at 31. Okay, not too bad. 31 against 8. I arrive in the designated spot near Wiltburg in good time and find Count Emmerich is already waiting for me, along with a small entourage of witnesses. Whatever else he may be, Emmerich is fit to fight and willing to risk meeting me man to man. The formalities are brief. We all know why we're here, and we're long past the point of talking. Weapons are handed out, and our retinues retreat to observe from a safe distance. May the best man win. We're sold. For a few brief moments, Count Emmerich and I pace in lazy half-circles, each watching for an opening. I heft my Meinhard's battle axe, ready to defend myself while he clutches his axe firmly to hand. This fight may only be till first blood, but that doesn't ease my nerves. With a sudden twitch, our bout begins. Well aware that he is utterly outmatched, Emmerich hurls himself at me bodily, forcing me backwards with all desperation of the doomed. Methinks I can make an example out of you. I can't count how many people I've cut down with my axe, for real though. Maybe Emmerich will be the next, maybe not, but my rain of savage blows must have him worried about it. Spotting an opportunity, Emmerich lunges forward and headbutts me, hard, in the face. I reel backwards, wrong-footed. My form is good with only small errors, and Emmerich's stance is passable. I've yet to open up my opponent's guard at all, and I see no way yet to claim victory. Wow, look at him rolling well, I guess. Show you how I heft an axe. He got medium and high, and a double dual handicap. So 4 prowess to 27 now. Okay. The best you got, you can't even hit me. Tire opponent, play defensively for time. You allow Emmerich to tire himself out while you stay fresh. It becomes harder to injure myself. Low and no. Let's go medium low. I'll show you how I heft an axe. My axe flows around Emmerich like water, each strike chaining fluidly into the next, a series of perfectly timed attacks. Spotting an opportunity, Emmerich lunges forward and headbutts me hard in the face. I reel backwards wrong-footed. My form is good with only small errors, and Emmerich's stance is failing. He did it again. He just lowered us down to 0 prowess and 23 prowess. What is he doing? I've yet to open up my opponent's guard and all see no way to claim victory. Yeah, but not for long. I'll show you how I heft an axe. Same thing. Emmerich is famed for his abilities with an axe. No, he's not. It reminds me of this with a perfect flowing chain of quick slashes punctuated by the occasional terrifying powerful cleave. My form is excellent with little chance for mistake, and Emmerich's stance is passable. I've yet to open up my opponent's guard at all. Yeah, we are doing a really bad job right now against this guy with no prowess. He's going high-low and gained prestige. Really? Fool, take this. Feinting left with your axe, you stab right with an offhand dagger. Knife to hand, intrigue +4. This character's fallen into the habit of always keeping a sharp knife close by. High, medium, and we lose stress because we're arbitrary? Go for it. There it is. I swing my axe in an almost lazy feint. My opponent doesn't see my offhand dagger until it's too late, when it's already sailing pommel first for his face. The blow impacts Emmerich hard, slamming so deep I swear I can feel the bone bruise, and he staggers backwards in a daze. When the axe drops from his hand, my opponent stammers how to yield without me needing to do anything. I am victorious. Attaboy, old man. Resting easy back in Holmatune, I exult in my success and my axe laid across my lap. Yep, justice is served. Very good. That's always fun. I'd love to feudalize Sigtuna, but hold up, let me change our faith first. We don't want to mess anything up now. My spy master is coming to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting against my champion, Reed. Gotta stop the villain behind this. Reed of Derby is kind of not bad at all. We can conquer Lancashire, just, you know, just cuz. Why not? Why not? Raise the pirate hordes. Underneath Jarl Valdemar. Last time this raised a bunch of champions. That's what I'm looking for. Earl Murfin and Aprodri of Amlethig joined the Manic Conquest. Okay, good for him. Let them ally all they like. Hold up. Is this all the champions I needed? It's 10. That'll do. That'll do. Let's take them out. This is so much extra. I would love to lead it with our man, but 31 prowess is pretty good, but it is, you know, let's not risk it. No need to risk it. Oh, here they go. They're actually going for this, I think. Okay, the feast should be ready. Oh, no, I'm completely wrong. We're playing so slowly with all these things to do. Sorry if you wanted this to go a little faster. And let's go. Ooh, a close fight to be sure. Ooh, so close. We took the Earl hostage. Is his ransom worth anything? No. We'll just end the war. Good war! To the evil Emperor owed, may your humors rot in your living body. You're a much greater foe than I imagined. Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that the funnest, quickest little war you've ever done? There we go, there's a ransom worth something. All these other people don't ransom for anything. Yikes. Or nearly nothing. Big yikes. We have no stress though, let's go for it. Let's start cleaning house. I don't know if we need this kind of piety, actually. Hold up. Hold up, wait a minute. We're not holding Granblot. 22 to 1,000. Consecrate Bloodline we can use our extra piety on. Asachi's Fervor increased by 25. You gain the trait Paragon. Religious Vassal Opinion plus 20. Dynasty Ravenheart gains 500 Renown. We just need to be an organized faith and we can do it for 2,500 piety. Which we should have, actually. Whoa. Become an example of religious virtue beyond reproach. By showing sufficient devotion and gathering the favor of the clergy, I can ensure that my dynasty is forever enshrined as a holy bloodline under divine protection. That is cool. That is cool. Dismantle the papacy? Damn straight. That's going to be so... Let's dismantle the papacy one day, but that's going to take a while. No. Found university. Need development of 40 in Oxfordshire or Cambridgeshire. And neither of those are even close. Not close to that. Okay. So those are all our options. Not happening right now. A novel challenge. All I'm saying, Emperor Ode, is that skis are fun even without hunting. It shouldn't be so unusual to ski for the joy of it, not just the utility, drones Magnus at dinner. Okay. I feel like I've been in this conversation for my entire life. The man is obsessed. You should give it a try now while the snow is thick and fresh. There's a steep hill not too far from here. I bet I can reach the bottom before you and we'll both have a great time. How unusual, I accept. It's close, but you win. 75 prestige. You go closer to forming a friendship either way. Okay. Perhaps I could use a slight edge. That's just not fair. Competitive skiing with no hunting sounds boring. How unusual, I accept. It's close, but you win. Closer to growing a friendship with our child Magnus? Okay. And we get the prestige, which doesn't hurt. Degraded artifact, adapt. My antiquarian pirate approaches me with the worried expression on her face. My lord, have grown increasingly concerned about your Gaelic mace and the state of utter disrepair it has fallen into. It's coming apart. It might never regain its original use, but if you'll allow me, I can at least salvage a part of it as a memento of glory past. After all, it has been a mighty symbol of your power for a while. At least it's still good for something. You'll become the owner of the keepsake of Gaelic Mace. Gaelic Mace. Let me see. The Gaelic Mace. Oh, it's starting to fall apart. 3 prowess is what it gives. Instead, it can be +1 prowess, plus 0.1 prestige. Just do your job and repair it. You lose 28, and it's increased by 60. The Gaelic Mace just isn't that important, honestly. It's really not. Fragment of the lost Gaelic Mace, salvaged for Emperor Ode by his antiquarian as a keepsake. Yeah, at least it's still good for something. It's not a good weapon. Alright, it's not worth it. I'm loving this renown gain, though. Plus 0.43 from our court, I believe is what that's trying to say. Okay, let's grant the Kingdom of Nuregger to Prince Sylvie. We haven't done the religion yet. That's why I've been holding on. I was like, why haven't we done this yet? I know why. Trinkets. We have a new trinket. Oh, yeah, true. Sure, why not? +1 prowess on the trinket space, even. Not bad at all. Okay, it is about that time, though. I really want to get this done. Greetings, my handsome liege. I've arrived in Holmatune to pay homage to you. Styrbjorn lax laughs. Hope my pledge of submission alone is evidence enough of my honor. Show Prince Styrbjorn in at once. Yes, my son. My highly accomplished son. Homage taking the knee. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Prince Styrbjorn, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference, offering nothing but his oath to faithfully serve as a vassal of the Empire. It's a shame I gave him so much, otherwise I could have him lead, the Kingdom of Nuregger. At last I bid the Jarl arise, confirming my satisfaction in Styrbjorn's rights to the lands he rules in my stead. We gain renown, 75 prestige, 3 court grandeur, and 75 prestige for him as well. Court grandeur 9 for a little bit. It'll decay back down, but we'll take it for a little bit, sure. We made it. Monthly renown up 5%. That's the biggie out of that. Very good. We might permanently be the second biggest court now. Lotharingia, can they compete with us? The number 3 court? No, not even close. Their baseline's 70. Ours is almost 9. Theirs is barely 8. I mean, I guess if they poured more money into it, they could. But they aren't. Okay. My son Styrbjorn is so accomplished. Lax laughs. I mean, come on. He's so accomplished. Can I revoke everything? He won't accept anyway. That's a shame, because I don't want to give him all this stuff, and I don't want to give him the kingdom and then give him independence, and then he takes this chunk of the Isles. Okay, fine. We're also going to lose him as our steward, but it is what it is. Let's promote culture again. A lot of promoting culture going on. And yeah, we're going to have to pick up here next time. We're not going to be able to do the religion yet, but it is coming, and it will have to come next time. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. And if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. Nice. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching either way. And Emperor Ode at a fine age of 63, looking like Santa. The Viking Santa he is. Ugh. Lexical lethargy. I can't stop. It's hard keeping all these languages in my head. I keep forgetting which language I'm speaking. Just the other day, I accidentally introduced myself using a confusing mixture of Brythonic and Norse words, and I did not even realize I'd done so until it was pointed out to me. Perhaps I should simply let Brythonic slip from my mind. Let it slip? No, I must work harder and study more. 75 stress. Yeah, let Brythonic go. Let it go. It's fine. You're getting too old, my man. A ransom? Yeah, go for it. Okay. Anyway, back to exiting. Yeah, because I just keep doing something. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like, and if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing either way. You know the deal. Thank you so much for watching either way. Thank you to all of you that are leaving comments and liking the videos. Those of you that are leaving comments really inspire me to keep making videos, because you guys are making it twice as fun knowing that there are people actively watching the series alongside me. I can't wait to hear from you guys again and to see what your thoughts are and what's going on, or if you have any ideas of what to do next. it's really increasing my enjoyment of the game, and I was already enjoying it. So I will just thank you again, and I will see all of you next time.